Is Profane Hydra still the best first item on Qiyana? I think we will find out today, guys. I'll explain why I'm rushing this item still every single game. I can also show you my OPGG after the game. And yeah, just give you some proof that this item build actually still works out. I know that a lot of people are running Umbral currently, but I still want to show you a different way of playing this champ. And this is just how I've been climbing to roughly 450 LP recently. And yeah, I've been having great success with Profane Hydra into Axiom most of the games. So let's break this game down. Let's take a look. I had a bit of a Talia lane here. You know, I was just really aware of her Q, trying to stay full HP. I can eat one auto attack here from the Talia, so that's fine. Um, yeah, now I'm really just waiting for my level 2, right? I mean, guys, we play Qiyana. We we basically have to chill out, you know, we can't really play, so gotta take it slow. Now I'm grabbing grass, since I will hit level 3 of the next wave. I already want to hold my grass ability here. Simply put, because I can already look for trades, because Talia just runs into me here for whatever reason. So I can get a nice little electrocute trade and then jump out. I could be greedy, but they had a Shaco. So you kinda need to respect enemy jungle guys, and especially if they have like a Shaco, Nunu or something. You can't really go for these all-ins, and only going for like short trades and jumping out after that really keeps you safe. So no, the reason why I'm now hitting the wave like really heavily is because I want to hit level 3 and I don't want Talia to push this wave in for free. Now I'm like looking away and then jumping onto her, and one more auto attack finishes off the Talia here. So we get the first kill. I know they have a Shaco, so what I try to do is I try to hold the wave here on my side and just let the wave come into me a bit. So now I can push the next wave in safety, right? Because Shaco can't really gank me from here. And I can just walk up to the wave, I can auto attack this, use my unempowered Q, be efficient here. And exactly, then just finish off the wave with like a QWQ. E and then QW, and then WQ. Beautiful. So if you have this gold amount, you can do two things. You can either go double longsword refillable if you need refillable for the matchup, like if it's a hard lane. Talia is a pretty easy lane in my opinion, so I just go pickaxe. I don't really go for potions at all. I'm just trying to be efficient with my gold usage. But yeah, double longsword refillable is also totally fine. But what's important is you should try to get you should try to get pickaxe the next reset if you go double longsword refill. Because going Tiamat is good, like it can really be decent for tempo and for moving on the map. But at the same time, you kind of lack AD, right? Since it doesn't give you additional AD. Okay, so we ping that Shaco is ganking bot, we can see him on the map, which is pretty good. And now it's all about really translating this lead. And I want to give you guys kind of like an idea of how I think about in the game. So if I see this tab, what I'm looking at is I'm seeing Elise is currently 1-0, my jungler is farming really well, hasn't died. And I'm also really fed, so we are really strong topside. Like, Talia is super weak, Shaco is equally as weak as Viego, but Ambessa is also really weak. So if we play topside, and if I just follow the calls of my jungle and kind of predict where my jungle wants to go, since I have a leading position out of the lane now, the game will be pretty easy, right? So I realized that Talia is taking a base here, which means that I'm just denying her like 2 melees. And now we just chill out, you know, we take it slow. I take a look at my Viego always, like I always have an eye on him. And whenever you see these opportunities to trade, you can go for it. Why did this trade work out? Look at the cannon minion. She wants to farm the cannon, so in that exact time I can jump in, use an EQ, and then jump out. Which makes it super hard for her to trade back. Okay, so we missed this Q, which is kind of bad. Like, whenever you miss a Q, you basically release pressure off your opponent, which is something I don't really like. But we hit another EQ, again, because the minions are low, and she's really having difficulties trying to focus on farming and trading with me at the same time. And the nice thing about these trades, guys, is that I'm only trading if I'm staying full HP. Because I want to leave my options open to move on the map. So I'm only really taking trades on the minions, you know, just poking, not all inning. Because I already have a first base advantage. The only way for me to kill this Talia, if I don't have to use Flash, if I don't have to use Ignite, and if I don't have to use ult. I mean, using Ignite is fine, but I don't really want to use ult or Flash anymore for this Talia, because I already have lane control. I mean, you can see this, right? The only reason why you want to kill your opponent or trade is because you want lane control. And what ends up happening now is that I see that my Viego is going for a play, I can go for this because I'm full HP, and we get the Flash of the Braum, right? Amazing. And the reason why this play was good is because I shoved the wave before. Like, if we go back, you can see that I QWQ this wave. I see that something is going on. Now, Talia can't move. Do you see that? Because I shoved the wave, and now we can go for this play. So, yeah, I come back to the lane here. Talia takes a reset. Sadly, I couldn't cancel the base. But that's okay. I mean, I can just shove this wave now. And you always need to ask yourself, what do you want to do with the wave, right? And for me personally, I really want to take a reset because I'm low on mana and I have like a lot of gold, as you can see. I have like 900 gold. So I shove the wave in and I immediately take a reset. And what I see a lot in my reviews with my students is that a lot of people here just don't take a base, and then they are super weak because Talia is coming fresh off the base. You are not. And that's a pretty big mistake. Like, that literally gives up prio. I lose prio here anyway because Talia can shove in the wave, but I can simply ping that she's roaming, right? Because I know that she will move here. I'm pretty sure that Talia will not like try to trade against me because she is pretty weak. Okay, I kinda messed up the auto attacking of the minion there, but that's fine. And I also see that my Viego is currently, yeah, moving into the top side area. So I didn't ping my bot side actually, if I look at it, right? I'm pretty sure I didn't ping. This is a very big mistake. Like, if Talia goes for a roam here and my bot lane dies, it's my fault because I didn't ping. So that's a pretty huge mistake. So far so good though, I'm CSing really well. I'm pinging that Talia has no flash. So look at this gank setup, guys. You use grass, then you grab ice and you walk up in stealth. And if she respects, I can still get the EQ and kill, right? So I EQ, auto attack, Viego gets the kill, and then he ends up dying for whatever reason, because I don't know what the fuck he was doing there, but I guess we just get the kill. I get a plating, and do I have to base now? I don't think so. What's up next? Grubs are up next. So the reason why I took so much damage here is it doesn't really matter. Like, Shaco is bot, and I'm gonna base after this wave anyways. Why do I want to base, guys? Grubs are up, and I told you, right, I want to play topside. So what you can now see is that Elise is really strong. I'm able to shove this wave in, and I can just take a base now. At least this was my plan, right? Now, Talia decided, I don't know why the fuck the guy did this, but she just decided to walk up, so I W over the wall, I hit a beautiful ult, auto attack Q, one more auto, and then she dies. And now I can actually shove in one more wave, and then play the grubs after that. Do I have ult for the grubs? No. Does it matter? I don't think so, because I will get Profane, and I just have perma prio. So Talia can't really move. I'm super strong even without my ult, so in this case it was fine to use the R. So I take a reset now, as mentioned, guys, because grubs are up, right? So look at my pings. I pinged that grubs are up. I could have done a better job pinging it earlier, like pinging the objective like 3 times, like 1 minute 30 before it happens. I didn't do that, but it would have been really good if I do that. And now I'm like super strong, right? Like, I got my Profane. Viego is currently bot side. He kind of wants to play Drake. I'm okay with it because, as I mentioned, Talia is really weak. I'm generally speaking stronger than Talia. So what I can now just do is I can grab grass. And you will also see that I'm not using abilities on the wave. Now I'm using it because I can walk out. But if you use abilities on the wave too early, the enemy champion or your laner can actually contest you and can make it hard for you to like one-shot the wave. So ideally with Profane, and this is why I love the item so much, you can just auto-attack the wave and kill the wave only with auto-attacks and the Profane active. And then you can hold abilities. I mean, in this case I want to go for a trade, right? I don't click either, but that's okay. And now I think I just one-shot this wave and then look for a play with my jungle here. I mean, if she walks up like this is basically a free EQWQ. As you can see, I missed it here, but that would have been really nice, because if I hit that rock Q, she's now in kill range with Profane, without me having to use flash or ult, right? And this is the whole point of this playstyle, is that you can just not use any abilities, or not use ult, not use flash, and still kill people. And this is something you can do with any Qiyana build, right? You really want to hold your abilities, because if I use my flash, or if I use my ult in a very bad moment, I have 0 map presence now, okay? So all the game is about is map presence and how you can help your jungle. And as you can see, I'm like permanently looking for my jungle, trying to hover him. And the reason why I can flash now is because the grubs are secured, right? Like, my Elise has top lane push. My Viego is totally fine with doing the grubs here on his own. So I can just go for this Talia and get a free kill, because there is no objective up for over 3 minutes. So using flash and ult here is fine. But note how I wouldn't use flash ult earlier, because it's simply a bad play to go for. So I take a reset here. Why do I take a base? And this is actually like a very important moment. Let me just open up the epic pen really quick so I can draw something for you guys. So the reason why this is such an important moment and why you need to base here is a lot of people would push this wave. But in this season, tempo is extremely important. And you can see that Talia is back on the map in like 11 seconds. So if I take a base now, I arrive at this wave earlier than Talia, since the reset is 8-second cooldown, right? and the Talia is, like, it lasts a lot longer. So if she comes back on the map, I'm here earlier, and I can shove the next wave, and then already look to maybe set up vision or make a play. So that's why I take a reset here. I come back on the map, and now I'm really just looking to, yeah, to make plays with my team. So imagine I take a reset later. Like, Viego probably wants to make a bot lane play here. You can see that, right? Like, he just cleared. If I don't take a reset, I would now be in base. Or, like, I would now be here, and Talia could shove into wave. She could move bot, and then the enemy team has, like, a 4v3 bot, which is super bad. So this is why tempo and having control out of your lane is so important. And people say, yeah, but mid lane is so weak right now. I actually disagree. I think as long as you are stronger than your laner, you can impact the map in a super nice way, right? And look how I'm just looking for trades where I'm not really taking any damage in return, right? I'm really trying to stay full HP, hold my abilities, and just shove the wave and permanently keep this Talia in lane. I would love to move to this, but I can't. Why can't I move? Because the next wave is about to spawn. I will not give Talia the free option to just push the wave in and hit my tower. It's just bad, because you give up way too much and the roam is super flippy. So what we do is we just chill in mid lane here. And also my quest is not completed, right? So you can roam even without your quest, but I wouldn't really recommend I wouldn't really recommend it. This is just knowing my limits. I don't have to use ult or anything. I mean, I don't even have ult up. But I just know that Talia will die here. If you want, we can break this down real quick. So I auto attack, E, Profane, auto attack, ignite, Q. And that's simply enough damage to kill. And you simply know this by playing more Qiyana, right? Like, this is nothing special. You just get the hang of this the better you become as a player. So this is quite risky what I'm doing, actually. I don't know. I took so much damage from towers after pushing the wave. And the reason why I wanted to shove here is because actually, I think it's bad to shove. I think this was a mistake. I should have probably taken a reset after I got the plating immediately. Because now now this can happen. Like, I don't know where the enemy team is, and this is, like, quite risky. I thought I might have enough damage to kill the Ambassador here, but that's not really the case. I mean, we can maybe make this work, like, if I look at this from a mechanical standpoint. So I E-ult, I auto-attack. I'm pretty sure that Ambassador doesn't have any abilities, so I could have waited for my unempowered Q and then use WQ and Profane and maybe killed, but if I give shutdown, it's super, super bad, so I think it's totally fine to, like, stay safe. Okay, so I go Mercs, guys. Why do I go Mercs? Usually, you want to go the type of boot that makes the life super hard for the enemy team. And they have a Shaco and the Talia, so Mercs are just really, really good. Plus, they have Bromstone, which is kind of hard to avoid unless you permagrass. So I just think that Mercs are, like, an amazing item to go for. Usually, you can also go Ionians, but the boot choice is really important. And if you miss an angle to go for Mercs and Talia goes Tabis, you actually lose on side lane. That's how broken these boots are at the moment. So you really need to think about the boot choice that you want to go for. You can either go for Mercs, Tabis, or Ionians, right? Like, all of those are totally fine. So I'm just trying to dodge out on damage. And what you can always do is you can kind of position in the sweet spot if you have a ward here. And then you can kind of grab grass and just permanently Q the wave and then move to the side, right? This makes it really easy for you to get prio, and if you hold your abilities, it's also very hard for the enemy champion to walk up. Like, a good laner would simply respect me here and just give me prio, which Talia doesn't do, so she's again half HP, and now she's in kill range again, because I'm starting to become super strong. So now I grab Ice. Why do I grab Ice? Because I simply have kill range. If I EQW Q Profane auto, she dies. So all I'm doing here is I'm just chilling, I don't know where Shaco is really, so I'm taking it slow a bit. Now I see Shaco on the map, and that allows me to, like, walk up a lot more aggressively. I shouldn't actually hit this wave, I think. I think it's better to let this wave die slowly. But I thought that Talia might take a reset, so I wanted to move with my team here into the river, which is also fine. I think both ways it's fine. What I could have also done is I could have, like, pushed this wave slower and then move into the river a bit later, right? Like, just last it and then move into the river a bit later. Because then what ends up happening is that my shove is timed with the dragon spawn. So that would have maybe been a bit cleaner even, but you can see how much value Profane is giving me, right? And it's not like I lack damage. This item still has insane damage. You don't really need Umbral to for the damage. And this is, like, the thing, right? Like, Talia has to respond to the wave mid lane because I shoved it, and this is simply a good roam now. So it doesn't even matter how good or bad I execute this, by the way. We just win this because, like, we have numbers, right? And this is the beauty about having numbers, and yeah, and just being able to move with your jungle on time. So I only went for this because we had numbers. Like usually I really want to play around my Elise, but she's already hard stomping topside, right? So now the game just feels extremely easy to play, of course. But there was a lot of work that had to be done, right? So this is not bad. The reason why I went for this is because I have Mercs. So even if I get stunned by the rocks, I can just EQ and dodge the W with it. It's actually a nice little micro detail against Talia if you have Mercs. And I mean, what I'm doing here is super risky. Like, usually I want to change up the lane assignments here with my Ezreal because I already have my quest completed. I think Ezreal has his quest completed, and I really want to look into taking a reset. Yeah, what I do here is just inconsistent. It will probably work out because we are pretty fed, but I should have probably just taken a base and then pinged Ezreal to switch up the lane assignments, or play it slow and just take the wave in a safe way, you know. So grabbing rock here is completely legal. I actually thought I could auto-attack EQ and then flash out over the wall against the Braum, but I really messed that one up. And this can really throw your game, right? Like, if we are not this far ahead, the game is really, really hard to play now. So this was a really, really, really big blunder. And a lot of people ask me, like, Edo, why are you Masters and not Challenger, right? I mean, I'm getting very close to GM now. I'm currently like 450 LP, but why am I still Masters, guys? I have games where I'm playing at the level of a Challenger player. But I have those games in like 1 out of 15 games, whereas a challenger player has those games every single game, right? He has a clean lane every single lane. He has a clean mid game every single game. He has a clean late game every single game. Like, just everything is clean. Obviously, they make mistakes as well. Like, challenger players are humans too. But the level of mistakes they make is still higher. Like, they don't make huge, insane 20% mistakes where you like just lose the game, you know? Whereas I still have these times sometimes. Like, I played a really flawless game so far, I think you would agree, but then I have this one moment there that can completely ruin the game. And as you can see, I know what I should have done. Like, it's not like I'm stupid and I don't know what to do. It's just that in the game, it can be a bit hard to actually do the right thing because you are a bit overwhelmed, you know, you need to think about a lot of stuff, and that's kind of why people are in Masters, I think. I don't think that a lot of people are in Masters because they're simply, like, too stupid or like they don't have knowledge. I do think there is a knowledge gap too, but for me personally, I don't think it's a knowledge gap anymore. I do think that my knowledge is pretty good, and I just need to like match my execution with the knowledge I have about the game, which is fine, because I am getting them, actually improving every day, and I'm feeling amazing now. So let's break down the sequence here. Let's break down what happened here and why this is so good. So as you guys can see, I want to show you the pings. So take a look at my pings here. After this play, I ping my Ezreal to go mid lane. I type S go mid. I type to my, or like I ping my Elise to go bot lane because she has TP and the Herald is up. So the next neutral is up, which is Herald. Do you see these pings? I ping Elise to go bot, so I can go top and Ezreal can go mid. These are perfect lane assignments because Elise can then TP to the fight or just shove and move toward mid lane, and I can shove and move toward mid as well and just play the Herald because I want to be on the strong side since I don't have TP. So this is why we go for these types of lane assignments. This is, in my opinion, the best way to go about it. And now I'll just skip through this because nothing is really happening. I one-shot the wave and then I take it a bit slow because I don't see the enemy team. But then I see Braum and Lucian mid lane, so I'm like, yeah, I can. And I see Talia bot, so I am really safe to push this. Even if Mbessa and Shaco are here, nothing bad can happen since I have grass. So what I do now is I grab Ice and I move toward mid lane. Why is this good? The reason, and this is what makes mid lane strong in this season, is because you can shove out side lane waves, you can make someone respond, and then you can move toward mid lane, which then leads to you having a numbers advantage, right? Like, you can see that there are 4 people mid lane, you can see that Mbessa is top, and this now leads to me having a very easy time fighting this. Like, even if we don't execute this well, and this is my entire point, you don't need to execute it perfectly, guys. You don't need to execute this at a level of a high challenger player mechanically. That's not what it's about. Look, I miss my Q, and that's okay. I just cut off the way of the Lucian. I even miss my second Q, but I hit the ult, and this is just an easy play to go for, right? This is just a very easy play to go for because we have numbers. Did I play that fight perfectly? Absolutely not. Do I have to play it perfectly? For now, no. I can probably get to GM or Challenger with still missing this Q. Is it ideal? Definitely not. And do I hit this? Yes, I think so. Normally. Like, in most of the games, like in 9 out of 10 games, I would probably hit those Qs. But it simply doesn't matter because the macro behind the play is just way too good, which allows you to have a bit more flexibility with messing up your plays. Guys, if this was helpful, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. I'm actually going to show you my OPGG so you can kind of have proof of where I am currently. And yeah, I mean, as you can see, I'm currently like 446 LP. And I'm playing really well. I mean, this was just a Qiyana support game, and here I just didn't play well, right? But as you can see, I am actually performing pretty well, and to prove it to you, you can take a look at my build. I literally go Profane and Axiom every single, I mean this was support, Profane and Axiom every single game. I mean here I tried out Umbral, but I personally believe that Profane and Axiom is still the best go-to build on Qiyana. So guys, let me know what you think. This is just a build I personally go for, which is basically like Profane into Axiom into Grudge, and then you can go for like situational items after that. I think Umbral is still a very good item, so you can go Umbral 4th, and then you can go for like a defensive item, which is like Maw, GA, Death Stance. You know the drill, right? You can also go Shojin if you prefer that. And yeah, this is just how I play Qiyana currently, you know, using Profane to like one-shot waves without wasting my abilities, because then enemy champions can actually walk up and try to hit you. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this one. This is just how I play Qiyana currently. I hope you were able to learn something, and you should definitely like take a look at Profane Rush and just try it out, you know, just have a crack, play around with it, have a bit of fun, and let me know how you like it in the comments, alright? Have a beautiful rest of your day. I'll see you guys in the next video, and also let me know if you like this type of video, because I will do this probably more often, since I can just commentate a lot better, give you my thoughts and what I thought about, and yeah, just make it a lot easier for you guys to follow the game and what I was kind of like considering while I was playing. So yeah, check out the links down below as well for coaching, joining the MLA, or joining my Discord server, which is completely free, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out, bye bye, have a nice one.